Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Brandon Whitlock. I live over here in Okinawa, Japan. I've been here since July of this year. I'll be staying here for the next about 2.5 years on military orders, so I am still in the military right now. I should be retiring about 4 years from now, so there is a possibility I might extend just to stay out here and enjoy my time while I'm still young. I also was here last year for about 6 months. So for in 2023, I was here from July until January of this year, 2024, and it's a good time so far. I actually just moved off base. I actually just got into my off base house about 2 weeks ago, and it's great. The house was built in the 1960s. It has a lot of the older style, but some like newer features, like a new washer, new dryer. The appliances are all in Japanese too, so I have to actually use translating apps to figure out how to use the microwave, how to use the washer, how to use the dryer. But there are instructions which definitely kind of help me out. But I am 34 years old. I am originally from Hillsborough, New Jersey, which is probably pretty rare for most of you guys, probably coming right from around Virginia Beach area. I was in Virginia Beach from 2019 to 2022. Then I went down to North Carolina, and then I got a chance to go overseas. So that came up potentially twice to me. Like I said, I was here last year and I'm here this year, and that's really nice so far. So I'll do a quick tour of my house while I kind of talk about some of my background and some of my interest. I used to be pretty big into video games. I kind of quit that so I can pursue school full time. I'm going for a business bachelor's degree. I don't have a natural interest towards theater or the arts or stuff like that, but I thought that like that was actually pretty cool, and it kind of does go into my degree plan, so I figured, heck, why not? I have no background in technical theater. I'm not really a theatrical type person, but when it comes to technical side, like, building things or painting things, I think that would actually be pretty cool. I have considered painting cars for a side hobby, maybe even a living after I retire from the military, but we'll see what happens. But apart from playing video games, I also do some car mechanic type things. When I was in the US, I would, shoot guns and clean guns and stuff like that. I own a couple of firearms. I won't say the exact number here, obviously, but in Japan, though, they have crazy strict rules on firearms, so you essentially can't have it. However, you don't really need it. Japan's one of the safest countries in the world right now. You don't need a firearm in Japan. And in some cases, people do not lock their cars in Japan. Some people don't even lock their house in Japan because it is actually that safe in the vast majority of areas. There's very little crime over here in Japan. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to do a quick house tour because some of my appliances and house style are extremely different from what you guys have over in the United States. So I am not in jail, all right, but there are bars on the windows. What that does is it helps prevent the window from being destroyed if a typhoon comes. Here in Okinawa, Japan, we have the Ring of Fire, as it's called, is where there's a lot of natural occurrences where typhoons can come anytime between, I think it's the end of May into all of November. Typhoons commonly come through the Eastern Asian countries, so the Philippines, Taiwan, Eastern China, and also here in Japan. So keeping your windows safe and keeping objects outside, or preventing objects from coming through your window, it's extremely important. So every window here has bars in them. Definitely an older classic style. You won't really see this on new Japanese homes, but for these older ones in the 1960s and 70s, these will have bars on them. So nothing too extreme here, although I will say that the U.S. base here, they always make sure that there's an AC unit in every single room because humidity here is slightly worse than in Virginia Beach. So you definitely want and you really need AC in every single room. Here's my second bedroom. It is just me here, but with how much I make in housing allowance because of the exchange rate, making US dollars out here for your income, the exchange rate is awesome. And then food's cheap here, cars are cheap here, rent is cheap here. If you have a US salary in Okinawa, Japan, you are wealthy. You are wealthy here in this country. This is my main living area. It is huge. This is why I got it. The furniture even came with it. So I have a couple. champagne bottles there. I already had a bit of a, like a small housewarming gift, and which I really appreciate. I have a lot of good friends out here. But also the view is why I got this place, because for what I make and the fact that I can have this over here, but probably not in the States, whenever the glare kind of goes away. I don't know if I can fix it this time. I made like 5 videos and the glare just does not help. Maybe one of you theater people can help me out with this. Um, Try it one more time here. But yeah, right now I don't have any pets. When I left the States, I had to give my dog up, unfortunately. I have someone that I trust watching my dog, so that's no issue. There's a lot of stray cats here. Very few stray dogs, but there are stray cats everywhere. The locals feed the cats like it's cool. And I fed a cat a couple nights ago. It came by, it was meowing like crazy at me. So, the view's coming in a little bit, and I get to see this every single day out here. And even though it's here in December right now, and actually I'm recording this, it is 2 p.m. in the afternoon on the 20th, my time, and I am, I think, 10 hours ahead of you guys. So if it's 2 p.m. here, it will be midnight over there. So I'm actually 14 hours ahead because of daylight savings time. So the way to kind of convert it from me to you, I have to change AM to PM and subtract 2 hours. Yeah, you just have to change AM to PM and add 2 hours. So it's a little bit different, kind of go back and forth. But like I said, I live over here in Japan. I like it. Not really a theater guy, not a video guy either, as you can probably tell. But I really like my place out here. I like living in Japan. It is ridiculously humid, similar to Virginia Beach, but it's been a good time so far. I'm gonna enjoy the next, 2.5 years I'm out here. So that's all I got. Thank you.